Now we are continuing with our probability lesson. Now we are on grade 11 Venn diagram, okay? In Venn diagram, now we have three events. We have event A, event B, and event C, okay? Now let's deal with these, okay? Number one, we are going to look at their inequalities, okay? Number one, we have X. So X being all three. Okay, if it's not all three, it will be A and B and C. So whenever they write like this, they are looking for that number. Okay, now number two, we have this one I want to write here. Okay, we have A and B. A and B, and here we have B and C, and then here again we have A and C. Which alphabet represent these? Okay, so when you speak of A and B, that is A and this is B. We are looking for this intersection. Here is the intersection, okay? So this intersection has two alphabets, which will be what? Which will be X plus Y. Okay? What will be B and C? B and C, B and C. Here is the intersection. Here is the intersection. This intersection includes X plus W. Okay? Then A and C. Now we have this intersection. Can you see that intersection? It has X plus Z. That is what we know from the grade 10s, okay? But now, let's check. How do I find this Y only, okay? So if I'm looking for Y, hence they will write this, okay? This is what they will write. For Y, they will write A and B only. A and B only. Or they can write A and B but not C. Okay? Remember, you can find Y using this one again. So what do you mean? You are going to say this minus the intersection, but we'll deal with that when we get there, okay? Now, let's continue. When we are looking for Z, what is Z? Z will be what? Z will be A and C only. Or they can say A and C, but not. But not what? But not B. Okay? Then what is W? W will be given by what? Will be given by B and C only. Or B and C but not. But not what? But not, because we're speaking of W. Here is W. But not what? A. Okay? This is how we find these alphabets, okay? Now let's check for I. I will be given by A only. A only. J will be given by B only. Then K will be given by C only. Then H will be given by what? By not or neither, none, or not, then A or B or C. Okay? Then we have these three words. But number one, we have at least. At least two. Then we have at most 2. Let's deal with these 2. At least 2. Which alphabet you going to take when they say at least 2? Whenever they say at least 2, it is 2 and more. At least means 2 and more. That is a minimum of going upwards. But at most means that's a maximum of going downwards. Here, for at least 2, I will have W plus Y plus Z plus X. That's what I'm having, okay? But for at most 2, that means I'll have what? I'll have W plus Y plus Z plus K plus I plus J and plus H. You include this because I'll start from the maximum going to nothing. So at most, the secret is that we include H, which is outside the events. But here, we go from that 2 going upwards. This is what we must know for event diagram grade 11 and grade 12.